Hello YouTube, this is going to be my first video. So today we got an 09 Grizzly 700 fuel injected. I picked up fairly cheap, but come to find out it had a rusted out frame. You can see down there it's rusted, the front A-arm's rusted. Wasn't running, all in pieces mostly. So we had a neutral safety switch issue. I got a new one, but I have it jumpered across right now. So what we're going to do today is, we'll hear it run here. Nice fuel injected. I think they put a new dash in because it only shows 300 miles, but I think it's got more than that. But it runs good. So we're going to do a swap on it. And we got a frame over here. So I went ahead and painted this yesterday. This is the only one in the United States that I can find, so I bought it from Power Sports Nation. They got used, they've used parts. It was $499, but I couldn't even buy new if I wanted to because they're all on back order till January. So I'm going to do a time lapse today. We're going to go from that and swap everything over. I don't know if I'll have enough time to finish it today because I probably only have about 4 or 5 hours. We'll get a time lapse going. You can see I got some of the parts spread out already, but I'm going to get my tools together here and jam it out and see what happens. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe. We're going to start making some more videos on this stuff. As you can see, we got plenty of toys in the background. Race FTR. So we're constantly working on stuff out here. Got plenty of toys laying around. So I'll enjoy the time lapse, and I'm going to try to get this going, and if I find anything interesting, I'll chime in. Alright guys, here's another update. I got the back section done. About to pull the motor, but it looks like I got to get the front differential out so I can get that drive shaft right there out of there. So, ran into a lot of rust issues. As you can see, here's that messed up frame right there. There ain't no repairing that. So, that back end was kind of a pain. As you can see, I got parts laying everywhere. Hopefully I can remember how to put it back together, but right about an hour 45. I'm hoping under 2.5 hours I'll be ready to start putting everything back together on that one, but we'll see what happens here. I'll give you an update once I got it stripped. Well, there we have it. It's all separated out, and I guess we're ready to start putting it back in the frame. It's 2.5 hours. Had a little lunch break, 15-20 minutes worth of delays, so probably 2 hours 10 minutes to disassemble everything. And now we're going to stick it back together, if I can catch my breath here, because that motor is flipping heavy. So we're going to start sticking it back in there. I'm really not going to worry about cleaning everything up too much. I'm going to get it all back in there, get it running and driving, because I don't really care how pretty stuff is. I just want to make sure it all works. So I'll try to do another time lapse here if I can of assembly. Not sure how this GoPro works, but we'll figure it out here. Well, guys, keep tuning in here, and hopefully in another 2.5 hours I'll have it back together running. I'm hoping. So, alright guys, let's get this back together. Alright, here we go, guys. It's back to roller already. There's the old frame. Gone. Looking at 3 o'clock, so we're about 3.5 hours into it. Getting a little spin. It's hot out here in Florida, but I'm going to work on all the wiring and hopefully get this thing running in the next hour if I can get all these parts and pieces back on it. Of course, I forgot brake fluid and I don't have any. I'm out, but I'll have to go get that another time. But let's see here in the next little bit if I can make this thing fire back up and become a four-wheeler again. It's all looking good. Well, here we go. It's almost done. All the plastics were 4 o'clock, so I got about 4.5 hours into this thing. And keys on. See here. What's going on here? Typical YouTube, you know. See, it was just running. There we go. Alright. Now I just gotta finish her up if I get all the plastics on. That's just some grease on the header still. I'll put some coolant in it and we'll be ready to go. Man, what a job. 5 hours. I'll get the plastics on and we'll be done. I'll check back when it's final. Well, here we go. It's pretty much done. Starts, runs. Gonna put the seat on, do some finishing touches, but she's done. Let's see with the time. So from complete, I think about 6 hours to do a full frame off, but it's definitely worth it. I'm gonna end up keeping it here probably and clean it up, and who knows what I'll do with it, but it's a pretty nice rig, so got some wrap up things to do on it and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. There'll be plenty more to come. Thank you. Bye.